Good afternoon. Bon pomeriggio. Tutti voi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to Ask Zia Gia, the aunt that you always go to with those odd questions of how to navigate through life. Um, I was always so fortunate to have a huge support system around me. I had aunts, I had friends, family friends that I could go to. Everybody always made it very easy. So I was super lucky in that aspect of my life. So I want to pass that on. So today I want to talk about family dynamics, which we all have them. We all have challenges with family dynamics. Um, but I'm talking about like family dynamics at a wedding or a funeral. One of those gatherings that you really need to go to, but there is always that family member that maybe you don't always get along with or don't see eye to eye with. That can be challenging when it comes to these family get togethers. So, believe me, oh my gosh, have I been there more than a few times. So, I guess I feel like I have not mastered this. I don't know if anybody really masters everything, but I have done it enough and figured out ways to really be able to um, be at these gatherings and be with family members or friends that maybe aren't your favorite people, but do it in a good way where it ends with everybody um, feeling good about it and not feeling angst or anxious or angry or any of those things. So, my kind of way that I have navigated this is, one thing that I didn't realize till I was much older in life was you don't have to agree with absolutely everybody that you know. The cool thing about all of us is that we all have different opinions, we all have different life experiences, we all have those different things that make us unique and make our thinking unique. And we've kind of lost the ability to respect that in others. Just basic human respect is it's so essential to everyday life. We've all come across those days, whether it be at work or, sorry, my hair is really bugging me right here. Whether it be at work or again with family members or friends or whatever, that, so what if they don't see, eye to eye with you? We're all kind of meant to be different. And that's a good thing. But bottom line is, you just kind of have to respect it. You don't have to agree to disagree. I hate that saying too, because you're agreeing with the disagreement, which I really don't like, and it never really made sense to me. But what I'm saying is just have the respect for how that other person sees and thinks and whatever. And if it's a situation where you and this family member or friend haven't really spoken, or there's been anger between you at a wedding or a funeral or any type of important family gathering, you know what? Go up to them and say hello, shake their hand, be that first person that offers the olive branch, so to speak. It's going to absolutely make you a better person. You're going to walk away feeling so much better about the situation, about yourself, whether they respond nicely or not. They may just look at you blankly and walk away, and that's okay. That's their prerogative. That's their right. But that's their choice. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It's whatever is going on in their lives that is preventing them from accepting your olive branch, so to speak. So my thing is always, you know what? I have to do what's right for me and my character and not do what other people think you should do. One saying I always grew up with, and I'm sure you guys did too, was do unto others as though you would have them do unto you. The infamous golden rule. Oh my gosh, I heard that so many times, which is a good thing. But I don't necessarily agree with it because everybody has a different character that they need to live up to. And you know what? The way that person may treat me is maybe not up to my character standards. Maybe I want to be a better person than that, and I want to do things a little bit differently. So that's kind of the rule that I go by. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that it's just food for thought. All of this is food for thought. I never expect anybody to take my advice, obviously. But it's just a different way of thinking. And if I can help one person out there, maybe make their day a little bit better or make an uncomfortable situation a little bit better, then you know what? I'm really happy, and I feel like I did what I set out to do, because that's what this channel is all about. Go up to that person, say hello. And if you're uncomfortable doing that, at least make eye contact and smile. Sometimes the unspoken words can mean so much more than the spoken words. So you know what? Do what you can do. Baby steps. It's all about baby steps. But especially if you live out of state from, a different state from that person, you may not get an opportunity for quite a while. So I always tell people, make that eye contact, give them a smile, mouth the words hello, do anything you can to just kind of make that first step, but you have to do what you feel comfortable with. That's up to you, but I guarantee you will feel so much better about yourself, about the situation, than you did before. I guarantee that. Absolutely. There are a few guarantees in life. I can definitely guarantee that. You're going to feel better. And even if you walk away not having any type of resolution on the situation or with that other person, that's okay. Sometimes not everything has to be resolved. Sometimes you're not going to get closure on absolutely everything that you come in contact with that is unfavorable. Sometimes you just have to see it for what it is and let it go. You just have to walk away and move on and just say, you know what, that wasn't my greatest moment, or that maybe was a situation I could have done differently, but you know what, I can't fix it now. So moving forward, I know what to do in that situation again. It's just all about coming to peace with yourself, being able to sleep well at night, being able to not carry around that anger and that angst with you every single day of your life. Because you know what, they always say, life is too short and get these things resolved. I say life is kind of long, and you don't want to go through your life with these things hanging over you. So, I love peace. I love not being angry with someone. I love just being able to start that new day on a clean slate and move forward. And you know what? Let what happened just go. I can definitely tell you that I have personally done this at least 4 times in my life, and these were long-term, many-year arguments that I had with people that I didn't talk to them for several years, and it was really uncomfortable. I mean, even though they were out of my life, out of my eyesight, I didn't really have to deal with them on a regular basis, it still ate at me inside. And I just came to the conclusion that I just don't want to live like this. I want to be able to just settle whatever and be able to move on. Like I said, even if it's not favorable for the two of you, my one cousin and I did this several years back. And I mean, It was great. It felt like a million weights off of my shoulder, and I know it did for her too. And we didn't talk for many years. Oh my gosh, many years. And we went to great lengths to avoid each other. And I just finally set out the olive branch and I said, look, I'm so done and over this. Can we just put everything behind us and move on, with a clean slate? And she was so welcoming to that idea. She was like, absolutely, let's do this. And we've been good ever since. Are we the best of friends? No. And that's okay. But I know that I can text her at any time and say, hey, how's it going? How are you? Blah, blah, blah. And I know she's fine, and she can do the same thing with me. So that is just, to me, worth its weight in gold. But I'm just letting you know, I never put anything on this channel that I haven't already done myself. So just know that, I'm not expecting people to do the unthinkable. These are very real and doable actions. And, anything to make your life a little bit better. Like I said, it's kind of a long time that we're here. So let's make it a good experience, and let's bring our lives to the people around us a positive experience. I guess that's what's important to me. And I know for several of my friends and other family members, I know I've spoken to them, and it's kind of the same thing for them as well. So that is my food for thought for today. Family dynamics at weddings and funerals. So hopefully this helps. Maybe there's somebody that is out there that is facing the same thing, that maybe this can give you a glimmer of hope to your day. So if you, again, have any questions, feedback, I always welcome it. AskZiaGia@gmail.com if you want to email me any questions. I'm more than happy to answer. Otherwise, I will see you soon, and ciao, ciao.